So Google, Apple, and Microsoft have all come together to push passwordless logins. So let's talk about it. What's up guys, it's Josh back with another video, and today I found an interesting article that I thought you guys should be aware of. And it's basically covering how these three tech giants are pushing the passwordless logins via their tools and application browsers and all that stuff, in order for you to not have to type in a password every time you log into one of their services. To not have to type a password at all to log into all of their services, including their operating system. So let's hop over to the article and read through it, and I'll give my little thoughts on it. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts down in the comments after I cover it. So let's get to it. Alright, cool. So as you can see, I'm at bleepingcomputer.com. I'll have the link down in the description of the video, but it says Microsoft, Apple, and Google to support FIDO password logins. And this was released a couple days ago, about a week ago. And let's start off with the top. It says, today Microsoft, Apple, and Google announced plans to support a common passwordless sign-in standard known as a passkey, developed by the World Wide Web Consortium and the FIDO Alliance. Once implemented, these new web authentication credentials, aka FIDO credentials, will allow the three tech giant users to log into their accounts without using a password. And I thought this was, very interesting. It's gonna use like biometric stuff. Like for instance, we already use a lot of this stuff now. For instance, when you log into your phone, most of the time you either use your Face ID or your fingerprint, or that PIN that you typically type in. That's essentially what's going to be leveraged in order for you to log into the system. And what it says right here, it says instead of using passwords, they will have the option to opt for verifying their identity using pins or biometric authentication. Fingerprint or face. And let's scroll down a little more, but it says to sign in to a website on your computer, you'll just need your phone nearby. So they're going to leverage that phone. So most people have a phone everywhere they go. This is one of the ways you can log into your account. Now that brings about a question that I'll bring up in a second, but it says to sign into a website on your computer, you'll just need your phone nearby, and you'll simply be prompted to unlock it for access. And that's currently what we do now with two-factor authentication somewhat. You know what I'm saying? It'll pop up on your phone, with the authentication. First you type in your password on the site, and then it'll pop up with the authentication on your phone. You just hit yes, that's me, logging in this location, and then it'll give you access to your account. So it's basically eliminating the need to use that password. Just hit log in, I'm assuming, and then it'll pop up, just like that authentication for two-factor that pops up on your phone. But it says Sampa, and I don't want to butcher your name, Google PM Director for Secure Authentication. It says even if you lose your phone, your passkeys will securely sync to your new phone from cloud backup, allowing you to pick up right where your old device left off. Now the question I was gonna throw out there, because this is something that popped up in my head, and this is something that has happened to me in the past. Let's say I'm not near my phone. Let's say I left my phone, on accident at the house or something, and I ran to the office right fast and I need to get into my account. Will it still work? Because based on what I read around this, your phone has to be somewhat in the same location. You know what I'm saying? And they already track us with these things. You know what I'm saying? So if the location is different that you're logging in from where your phone is located, does that mean you can't get into your account? That'll bring up, an issue right there, unless it's another way to allow the somewhat two-factor-ish login. But it says these new capabilities should be available across leading platforms, devices, websites, and apps operated by the three tech giant platforms over the coming years. So this is coming, you know what I'm saying, to where you don't have to type in the password. It'll use, you know, biometrics and all these different things in order for you to log into your account. But it says these multi-device FIDO credentials, sometimes referred to a passkey, represent a monumental step towards a world without passwords. Yeah, and they've been talking about this for years. I don't know if you guys, you know, have known this, but a lot of big organizations have been talking about going away with passwords, and it crept up on us kind of quick because I didn't expect it to be, you know, rolling out this year. So that's, you know, that's super fast how they're able to implement this. But I think it's because these tech giants are coming together. They're actually working together on something instead of being 100% competitors all the time. They're actually working together on something that could benefit the authentication and to stop, you know, accounts from being hacked and all that good stuff. I think they understand that that is important to keeping people's information secure. So I kind of look at it as a good and bad thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just you're leaving everything in the hands of one of these tech giants, because based on something else I read throughout, and then we'll get to it, but they'll even be able to change your password, because it is passwords in the back end that's you know, that's there, but you don't have control over them. You know what I'm saying? Like the Google Assistant will actually change your password. You know what I'm saying? So let's read a little more. I don't want to go too deep until we actually read it. But it says, added Microsoft Identity Device Vice President Alex Simon. When available, passkeys will remove the requirement of having to sign in to each app or website on every device, adding additional capability for more seamless passwordless sign-in. Now it says these are two options right here. It says users can automatically access their passkeys on many of their devices without having to re-enroll for each account, which is cool, because it does suck because I have like multiple Google accounts or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I have my YouTube channel on a different account separate from my main account where I use personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, and personal YouTube channels that I have. So that's cool. I mean, it does open you up for a single, you know, point of failure though, where if someone gets into that one, you know what I'm saying, but they would have to bypass a lot more, you know, than just a password. So, but it says with passkeys on your mobile device, you can sign in to an app or service or on nearly any device, regardless of the platform or browser the device is running. Moving away from using passwords to sign into accounts will make the web more secure, since they're the most common point of entry used by attackers to hijack online identities. And then it says, as Vasu Jackal, Microsoft Corporate Vice President, Security, Compliance, Identity, and Management, revealed today, there are 921 password attacks every second, nearly doubling in frequency over the past 12 months. So passwordless sign-in push. Of the three companies, Microsoft has been pushing for passwordless sign-in across many of its platforms and services for several years now. In December 2020, Microsoft reported that over 150 million users logged into their Azure, Active Directory, and Microsoft accounts without using passwords. So they already have some of this going on, and it's going to get pushed to, you know, people outside of, you know, using Active Directory. So that's super cool to see as well. The company began rolling out passwordless login support for all Microsoft accounts in September, allowing its customers to log into Microsoft accounts without using passwords. In October, the Microsoft Detection and Response Team, DORT, said it detected an increase in password spray attacks targeting privileged cloud accounts and high-profile identities. 1 year before, Simon revealed that password spray attacks were among the most popular authentication attacks, as they were behind over a third of enterprise, account compromises. And right here it says, I applaud the commitment of our private sector partners to open standards to add flexibility for the service providers and a better user experience for the customer, said CISA Directory Jen Easterly. Today isn't an important milestone in the security journey to encourage built-in security best practices and to help us move beyond passwords. So like I said, they've been looking at doing this, you know what I'm saying? It kind of crept up on us quick, or it crept up on me quick. I'm not sure if you guys knew about it, but this is something that's gonna get pushed, this year. So I'll have the link down in the description of the video, but I would love to hear your thoughts on going to this passwordless system of actually logging into all your different accounts. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and of course, keep it techie.